I'm Ina Oktapirani from 3G class. Today I would like to present informative speech about the harmful effect of smoking for the health. So everyone, do any of you do know what is smoking? Do people around you smoke? Of course, there are many people around us who smoke, even our own families. As we know, smoking is one part of the daily activities of the majority of Indonesian society. Smoking has many negative effects and has no positive effects. Smoking is not good for our health. The smoke can disturb people in around smoker. Smoke has many dangerous substances. Most smokers know the dangers of smoking, but they never tried to stop smoking. They know that cigarettes are very dangerous for health and further their life. Everybody knows the harm of smoking, but nobody cares to stop it. This attitude towards smoking should be changed. Smoking can disturb people in around smokers. For some people, the smell of smoke are not good, and it makes them not uncomfortable. Some of them are afraid with the effects of smokes. It is so dangerous if in around smoker many children. They can copy what the smoker do. Teenagers starts to smoke at very young age. This causes the build-up foundation of diseases in their bodies. Teenage at large think smoking as fashionable thing and get involved in smoking. Smoking effect on children and teens are intense. For most students, smoking is caused by the environmental factors. For example, the students feel ashamed to his friends because he doesn't smoke. So he began to try to smoke and eventually became addicted to the cigarette. Most students also assume that by smoking he feels more intense and feared. In fact, if he is not careful, cigarettes can be the beginning of other drugs. Another reason why smoking is bad habit, it is because in smoke contain poison substances. We should not consume cigarettes because it is not good for health. I'm sure you know there are many substances in cigarette smoke is dangerous. Smoke has nicotine, tar, cyanide, benzene, cadmium, methanol, acetylene, ammonia, hydrogen cyanide, arsenic, carbon monoxide, and many more. That material is so dangerous to our health and can make us attacked by diseases. Not only dangerous for smoker, it is also dangerous for us if we near the smoker. There are many bad effects of smoking related to health, social, and psychological level which can harm the life of a person in great detail. Cigarettes included the addictive substances because they can cause addiction and dependency for the person who sucks it. In other words, smoking is class of drugs. Each cigarette contains more than 4,000 kinds of harmful chemicals for the body. 400 of them can have toxic effects, while 40 of them can cause cancer. Cigarettes also produce smoke that contains various harmful chemicals. Inhaling cigarette smoke as well as toxins into our bodies. Lots of diseases caused by cigarette smoke. Smoking habits not only disturb the smoker but also disturb the people around the smokers. Smoking effects differ from a person to another person depending upon exposure to chemicals of the cigarette. Until we stop smoking, more people will be addicted, more people will get sick, more families will be devastated by loss of loved ones, bring great damage to medical system of nations. Harm of smoking on body of a person is enormous, and smoking should be banned from all public places. Smoking can easily make a body weak and cause a slow and steady death. Smoking is a really bad habit for our healthy. Smoking can make many diseases in our bodies. Smoking can cause various diseases like cancer, disorders of pregnancy, fetal disorders, and etc. Smoking can make us become dependency. Then smoking can reduce our concentration, reduce our immunities, and many more. One of the factor of many Indonesian people who died were smoking. The majority is a student. Many students who died because of smoking and drugs. It was very disappointing. One of the young generation died with the wrong way. Smoking also produces behavioral effects that are bad for the smokers, and so many negative effects of smoking. Human body is very vulnerable to harmful effects of smoking. It can harm our heart, lungs, blood circulation, bones, stomach, mouth, eyes, skin, reproduction, and fertility. Smoking effect on heart and lung in very serious manner. In case of heart, nicotine raises blood pressure and blood gets clogged easily. Smoking lessens the amount of oxygen for the skin and makes skin age more quickly. Worst thing which can be done by smoking is causing a permanent blindness. Almost 15% of smokers develop chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases or COPD. Most of smokers don't know that they are affected by it until it is too late to save them. There is no cure for such type of diseases and there is no known cure for it. Over the years, smoking has proven harm for our society and one such harm is at psychological level. Smoking seems to take control of our mind and make us do illogical things. Some strong smoking people are becoming threat for their families and a burden on the society. Most smokers begin during young age, and this leads to risk taking or rebellion later in their lives. Presence of high status model and peer also leads to encouragement of smoking. Smokers say they smoke to relieve the feeling of stress, but in truth, they have higher stress level than non-smokers. Psychologist Hans Eysenck has developed a personality profile of smokers. An extraversion is trait in smoker in which they tend to be impulsive, sociable, and excitement-seeking individuals. Psychologists also believe that personality and social factors are great causes of smoking. Now it is responsibility of government around the world to take action against smoking and ban it from public places. Governments around the world should be provide quieting treatments of smoking in different societies so we can eradicate the disease from our society. In conclusion, smoking is not only harmful to you, but all the people around you. People who smoke have increased their chance of getting heart diseases and lung cancer. Smoking is bad addiction, and as soon we can get rid of smoking, it's better for people around us. We should reduce the number of people who smoke in our society because it destroys our society from its core. It is absolute necessity to fully understand the harms of smoking and stop it from taking lives of other people. The smoking should be quieted by smoker to avoid financial losses, the harmful effects of health. We know almost every disease which is linked to smoking and causing the deaths. Thus, it is time to say no to harmful effects of smoking because because that we as the younger generation must be confined that smoking is bad habits in our life. So everyone, from now let we say go study, stop smoking and be the best student for our country and school. Finally, I think that's all. I would like to say sorry if there are mistakes in my speech word and thank you very much for your attention.